In the news this week, there was an article talking about the exact time of day where children reach the peak boredom during the summer holidays. And if you are interested, apparently it is 11:41 a.m. In the article, it talks about parents feeling guilty that their kids are bored. Why? We should want them to be bored. Being bored is not a bad thing. I really think it is a failure on our behalf as a generation of parents that we have created this world where children can no longer be bored and being bored is a bad thing, which I just think is absolutely ridiculous. Because what I think boredom can do, and this happened to all of us when we were kids, is it makes you think of things. It makes you open up your imagination. It makes you start creating games that you then go and play. It makes me think, would the great, amazing game of Kirby that we all played out on the street when we were kids, would that game have ever been brought into our existence if we had smartphones and YouTube back in the day? No, it wouldn't. Think back to those days when you were a kid during your summer holidays. I tell you what you were bored all the time, but you had to then create things to tackle that boredom. And it wasn't just given to you all the time, this constant feeling of stimulation. You had to create it yourself. So you did create your own games, or you'd write stories, or you'd do all sorts. I remember you'd be out on the street and you'd be like, right, I'm going to beat the car coming down the road to the lamppost. I'm going to run faster than the car to the lamppost, and just do stuff like that, which is something I think a lot more younger people aren't getting the opportunity to do, because this pressure we feel under to just constantly stimulate them and make sure they are busy all the time. And trust me, when they're in school during term time, they are busy, incredibly busy. This time during the holidays is a time for them to be bored, and there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Also says that parents, 38% of them worry that other parents are doing a better job than they are. They're not. Trust me, we're all winging it. We're all in the exact same position. Social media thinking that, by the way, because what people do on social media is they cherry pick the highlights of their day, the 2 minutes where it looks like they are living the perfect life, and probably exaggerate it in the video and then post it. And then the rest of us, we compare ourselves to it, thinking that we're failures, we're not doing as well, because we're comparing our whole lives to someone's highlight. So please stop doing that, because I tell you what, no one's posting is the arguments and the discussions with their kids who are moaning about being bored and this, that and the other. No one's posting that sort of stuff. Because of that, it creates this pressure as parents to make sure our children are constantly stimulated. We've got to be taking them out for days out all of the time. And in the current cost of living crisis, a day out going anywhere at the minute costs you an absolute fortune. But let me tell you what your children will want more than anything else during these summer holidays. And it's not toys, and it's not games, and it's not days out to the seaside, theme park, whatever it might be. What your children will want more than anything else is just to spend quality time with you. It doesn't really matter what you do in that time. Just you being present, spending quality time with your children is what they will crave and want more than anything else. Trust me. And look, I get it. The world we're living in now is busier than it's ever been. We're working more hours than we've ever worked. And yeah, that creates a guilt as a parent, where you feel that, okay, I've got a day here to spend with my children. I've got to make sure that day is the most special day, and we've got to be doing this, that and the other. When actually what makes it special to your children is just you being there and being present and having a laugh and having a giggle and just spending quality time with those loved ones in your children's life is more important than anything else. So don't feel that guilt if you're not doing the things you might be seeing other people doing on social media. Comparison is the thief of joy. What your children will want more than anything else is just quality time with you. Even if it's a day where you do absolutely nothing and you're just bored with your kid, that is not a parenting fail. That's where creativity can really spark. And ultimately, if you're doing it together and sharing those moments, that is more than enough. Trust me.